Well, Glenn, you just wrapped up your keynote presentation on the D-zone coverage. It was a great presentation. I feel like I'm ready to go apply for defensive coaching jobs. It was great. It was funny. It was engaging. It was great. So you had mentioned that you've attended a few different conferences in the coaching arena, and tell me what makes this coaching conference unique for you.
Well, for me, just the setting here and the breakout sessions that are right behind it, I think it's a real intimate setting for the players, and not in the romantic sense, but in the sense where you know, half the knowledge that you get out of these conferences, and especially this one, is just being able to interact with the other coaches. And I think just with the setting and everything here, it puts you in close contact with those guys. The keynote speakers are something, you know, that draws people here, but it's just that mingling and the breakout groups that are in the back here of the arena setting that, you know, guys make connections, guys make contacts, guys you know, pick up little things from conversations, and that's what coaching's all about to me. And I think the setting here and the way they've structured it is very conducive for coaches learning.
Wonderful. It's all about continuing education. That's what this entire conference is all about. So specific to you, there's obviously a lot of changes happening in the Canucks organization. I know you mentioned in an interview the team has gotten a lot younger. What are you most excited, or is there any particular player that you're really excited about coaching on the new roster?
Well, I don't want to say that there's a particular guy there, because then when I get in the locker room there, they'll be like, hey, you know, you really want to coach this guy. So, you know, I'm just excited with the fact that I think that our team has just a ton of character. I think the Vancouver Canucks, our group, are loaded with it, and there's going to be a lot to prove now coming back. And I really believe in this group and what they're made out of. And with the new guys giving us, young guys giving us a little bit of zip, and they always help with energy. I think our older players are coming back to, you know, they didn't like what happened last year. They're coming back with a little vengeance, and they have something to prove, and that's probably what I'm most excited to see.
Yeah, I always wonder this as well. With so many young players coming into the organization, is there a sense that the coach has to kind of handle the player relations at all, or is there any involvement for that for you?
Well, you know what, I think it's an easy one, because once again, our core group is real strong here, starting with our leadership, and, you know, Sedins and Burrows and Bieksa, and I think we're just, you know, we have a bunch of players that are just good character guys that kind of run that room. Now what these young guys are going to do is, you know, young guys come in like young guys, right? Usually they keep their mouth shut and their ears open, but they provide you juice. They're excited to get on the ice. They're excited to get going. Some of them are, you know, want to cut their teeth in the NHL. So there's some of that youthful enthusiasm that I think is really good for a team. If you look at LA and Chicago, the teams that won it, they've always had this push from underneath of these young players, and I think we're going to get that. I think it rejuvenates our older guys, and with great leadership and that enthusiasm, I think it's going to be a fun season.
Wonderful. So last time we talked to you, there was a coaching vacancy in Vancouver. Obviously, that position has been filled, and Willie Desjardins. We talked a little bit about that. So how excited are you for him being head coach now?
Well, I've said this before, and when you look at Willie's body of work and how much he's in the Western League, the American League, everywhere he's been, he's won. And I think as a coach, if a guy like that isn't coaching in the NHL, you're like, okay, what do I have to do to coach in this league? And I think he's earned it, and it gives you actually a little bit of faith that if you do a great job, that you're going to get rewarded. So I was very happy that Willie got the job and took this job here in Vancouver, and I think he's going to be an excellent fit for our guys. He's a passionate hockey guy, and I think that with that youthful enthusiasm from our players and some passion from our group, I think that it'll be a different year for the Canucks.
Wonderful. Well, we can't wait to see what you guys do next season. We're a very passionate city, so we're all very excited to see what you guys do.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks so much for being here, Glenn.